Babies be having bad dreams.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Houston Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
I need this warm up. I got a franchise game at 11:30.
Say hello to Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Lubbock, Texas.
Holly, thank you. And the Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
Did they change my unis? That's it.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Yeah, our receiver core is kind of mid. That's disappointing. Yeah, just gotta make do what we got.
Pulled it, finds his man on the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And man, that's not a surprise that they
Bro,
go
this
to their
fucking
go-to
quarterback that's in the game for me
This is an offense
is
that's so
6'5".
much
He's a
fun to
freshman, bro.
watch, and it's because
Pocket
they know
passer.
who they are. They know how to get the ball to
80-something
their
overall.
playmakers. And on the
I think it's
first
like
drive,
81.
Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got
That's
some
so
feelings,
good,
Jesse. I love
I
that
gotta
they're
get
getting
better
him
headphones.
lathered up and a touch early.
So I can lower down the
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's
game
open
volume,
every
bro. This
single
shit
play.
mad
So
loud.
it is
I
a
can
good
barely
idea
hear
to
you.
get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Sets up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
3rd and long, they're throwing the out route, trying to get it on the boundary, but a great job by the defense, anticipating it and then knocking it away.
I think I definitely had circles.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working the middle, it's complete. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Run in the red zone, it's Hughes. He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Houston.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him. Dumps it off in the flats. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown.
He's got it down the field. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. With the run on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Went right back to him, and again, he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Just big tight end. Touchdown, Red Raider. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Houston offense comes onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
Finding some room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. Great job by the back on the option. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Only took
Yeah,
2
I really
plays
like
to find the
Houston.
end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the
solid.
touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air, it's Hammond. Complete. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw again. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Going for the big play. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. From inside the 10, here he comes. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds his man, it's Young. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
This is a rival game, too.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The throw to the outside is complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Bring in the heat. Into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. On the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield. That's caught by Williams. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
That's so big.
The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Under fire. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
connection
my
to the
God.
right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up.
How does the meter pop up but nothing happens?
Wants to throw it again, and why not? He wants to go deep. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. He'll go out of bounds at his own 10-yard line, and that was hardly the return they were looking for. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. Get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Steps away to find some room. Fires to the right.
Thank you.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Yeah.
Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
It's complete on the right side. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cougars in the hurry up. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds his tight end.
Big boy.
He's
They
got
gonna leave you
enough for
open.
the
Fuck
first
it.
down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about...
Got a little grass. Shakes off the defender.
Big boy moving.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
New running
Them
back,
niggas is
same
moving.
result.
That's what I
Like,
like
it's
to
pretty
see. I
clear
wish
what
every
they want
team
to
did
do
that
on the
shit.
offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Pulls and fires
I don't understand how he makes that tackle at that angle, bro.
Just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm
Damn,
Next
man, just
going
got
for the goal
thinking.
line. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
The extra point here would tie the game. And And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They took it 64 yards right down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Carter.
That's the tight end.
Corral, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I think that's the tight end.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. Looking for a deep man.
Where the fuck is he going?
Touchdown, Red Raiders. They take the lead here in the second half.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't bomb it. Got it to him quickly.
The nigga just went around the receiver.
He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a
That's what I'm saying. It's like stopping this shit is mad weird as DB. I bet us watch a nigga in this league run 4 verticals and throw the ball to his receiver and catch it every time.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that
return. Nigga was literally
return.
green beaning every single jump ball, and he caught it exactly how he was
See if
catching
they
it.
can put together
And
a
he caught that
drive
pass.
starting from their own 28. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Young. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of the third.
Yeah,
Time is running out,
we
and
gotta
they're
start
going to
throwing
cut
with
into this
L2 this year.
deficit.
These
Let's
niggas
take
really
a look
can't
at our
throw the
game
ball.
stats before we move
They
on.
said that they
So first down, we'll
updated
open
it,
up the final period.
I haven't really seen anything.
Running inside, it's Hughes. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Got his
Way to go in
man.
front of that fucking
They
DB.
make the stop, and
That's what I'm
he'll have
talking
enough
about.
yardage for a first down. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going
Oh
to be
God.
open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike.
Them niggas is
with
getting
great protection.
pancake, bro.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes.
Big body.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Young. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Yeah.
He'll be
That's how I
knocked
be with
down,
this
but
nigga,
not
Nate
before
Frazier in
doling
Georgia.
out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup
Big
on
body.
first down leaves them with 2nd and short. run in the red zone. It's Hughes.
That nigga did it again.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Oh my goodness.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh,
You know,
that's
I really
touchdown.
like this QB running the football because I know
You
he's
can
got a
play
lot
that.
of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming.
You gotta
And
throw
they
it.
got it.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming in the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep them in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He might want another play. 4th down, gotta have it here. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in.
Good fucking
He's got enough, and they
grab.
roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougars! The Cougars with the immediate response.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The run inside. It's Williams. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here.
Snags it, and there's running room.
Yep.
A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. It's a 1st down. They'll
This is
stop
really
the clock
throwing
and reset the chains.
checkdowns, bro.
Offense up
It's
tempo.
checkdowns.
Man, it's
can't
nice
rally
to
make
have a guy
tackles.
that can
Sick.
do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed,
my God.
elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He
Bro, I'm
shows you
running
all
to
of
it,
right
bro.
there.
You know
Catches
it's
the
coming.
football,
Make a
makes some
fucking
people miss,
play.
gets upfield and
Yo.
gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Damn, that's crazy as fuck.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And
Top
this will be
42.
picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Got some room to run.
Good shit, 42.
Dude, everybody on the sidelines is saying, you can't turn the
niggas
football
cannot throw
over
the
there.
ball.
You got to take care of it. You got to understand, a field goal puts me in the lead late in the game. Big, huge, dumb mistake.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for room. It's Sellers. Oh, he's got some space.
He's
He's at the
sticky.
50. The 30.
That's how you get
He's
sticky
at
the
the
hole,
20.
man.
Touchdown,
Oh,
Houston.
shit.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how
They get
about the
faster.
momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Oh, these niggas are wide open.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Them niggas are wide
You just got to
open.
know the situation of the game, obviously.
Back
After
in
that
the last
incompletion, now setting up third
league.
down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic.
Looking to take a shot. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Are you taking, let me see your drop.
Defense playing a bail technique. Here's the pressure. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. He's on the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cougar! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the offense goes at it again. He's already got 5 catches, Jesse. So this quarterback, he looks like he's locking in on this guy. And the defense, I think they kind of got a clue and made a big play.
You're absolutely right, David. As a quarterback, you got to be careful. You don't predetermine who you're going to throw to. This guy's been uncoverable so far. So I get it. You want to get him more touches, but you have to let the coverage dictate who gets the football. And give the defender credit that time. He knew where the ball was going. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay for it, taking it all the way to the house.
We have to get that shit back in blood. Where it is gone. Nigga high point that shit, no funny. I thought we was gonna get tackled. We didn't even get tackled. And this nigga mad fast. Next time I play with Houston, I'm about to put him in a kick return. Nigga was moving mad fast. Nigga said, you see the angles these niggas are taking? Punt return. Out of there. That shit nasty, bro. Get out of there. Don't even trip me up.